Hi, my name is Alyssa Brahami. I made Aliyah in December 2014 and I drafted into the IDF on April 26, 2015. I currently serve as a medic for a field intelligence base that is located on the Egyptian border beside Eilat. Being a lone soldier is not an easy thing, and I'm so grateful that I made the decision to do it with Green Sabar. For those of you who don't know what Green Sabar is, it is a program that helps lone soldiers make Aliyah and enlist into the Army. For someone who doesn't have a lot of family and who doesn't have a lot of help, Green Sabar is there for you for everything that they can be, whether that is fixing your air conditioning that has all of a sudden broke in 40-degree weather, or whether that's helping you in the Army if you're having problems. They know who to call and what to say and how to get things done, which is definitely not something that I would be able to do on my own. The biggest challenge for me personally, being a lone soldier, not only the fact that I can't eat my mom's food every Friday night, but more importantly is that Israelis don't really understand what it means to be a lone soldier, and they never will. And they try to help and they try to say, oh, it must be so hard for you to be a lone soldier, but at the end of the day, they don't really know how hard it is. There are so many challenges that I have to do on my own, and Green Sabar is so helpful for that specifically. Not only will they help me, but living with other lone soldiers is so important for the moral support, because they know exactly what it means to have picked up their lives, left their family and friends behind and anything that they have had in their lives growing up, and to join a foreign military, which is obviously not an easy thing. But living with them and having them to support me if I'm having a hard day, they get it and they understand. So I would definitely suggest to any of you who are thinking about making Aliyah and joining the Army, definitely do it with Green Sabar. As hard as it is to be in the Army and to be a lone soldier, it's definitely not something that I do regret or will ever regret, because it's so important to learn and give my part to Israel, like everybody else does. That's all.
My name is Yasmin Yacobi and I'm 20 years old. I made Aliyah about a year and a half ago in order to enlist in the Israeli Army. Ever since my bat mitzvah, which we celebrated in Israel at Robinson's Arch, I knew I wanted to live in Israel, so once high school came around and I could finally decide what I wanted to do, I was thrilled. Because I was going to spend a full year in Israel, I wanted it to be challenging, yet still meaningful. So, I chose a program called Mechinat Nachshon Gdam Tzva'it. What was special about this program is that it only consisted of Israelis. I wanted to be completely immersed in the Israeli culture as much as possible, and this program had it all. We'd study about different areas in the country, then go and backpack through them, learning to survive with the few resources that it offered. After this incredible year in Israel, I knew I wouldn't be able to wait any longer and had to move right away, so I could continue my adventures and join the Israeli Defense Forces. As you can see by the beige of my uniform, I don't actually serve in the IDF forces, I serve in the IAF forces, the Israeli Air Force. I didn't want a typical female job or one where I sat as someone's receptionist answering their calls or making them coffee. I wanted something challenging, where at the end of the day I could say, wow, I, Miss Little Spoiled Canada, actually did that, and I ended up getting what I wanted. I now work as an F-16 fighter jet mechanic technician. What one would do to a car in a car repair shop, I do to 8 planes on a daily basis. Our main job is to maintain the safety of the plane, which includes changing the tires, changing the oil, making sure the cockpit and all its buttons are intact, checking the engine, changing broken pipes, greasing up the joints, all that fun stuff. And when times are in dire need, we will even put up the bombs. There are many other things I do which I cannot mention due to security purposes, which is why you guys don't see the patch of my squadron, which is normally here. After the Army, I will study at university, hopefully the maths, but for now, I am enjoying Israel and taking it day by day.
Hi, I'm Emeth Ellis. I serve as an infantry soldier in the 51st Division of the Israeli Army's Golani Brigade. I made Aliyah in June of 2014. A lot of people ask me, why did you make Aliyah? How do you feel about being a lone soldier? And the truth is, there's no such thing as a lone soldier. We are being taken care of by every mother in Israel, and everyone feels this responsibility to be our parents, and it's the same responsibility we felt, all the lone soldiers, before we made Aliyah, before we came here. We just wanted to help, we wanted to serve, and we understand that the responsibility of defending the state of Israel shouldn't only rest on the soldiers of those who grew up here. It's a responsibility for all of Klal Yisrael, for every Jew in the world, and it's an honor to be doing my part.